Peace and blessings, everybody. It's me, Mike Can, aka Rogue Spiritual. How y'all doing this Saturday? Fine, I'm doing great as well. I pray that God's universe and Thump get what they need for the day. Praise be to Jesus, amen. So I was having a conversation with God yesterday. I was addressing it all or whatever the case is. And one of the things that I would like to bring up is the fact that I was basically leading a double life, right? Like the block knew that I was outside, that I've been outside since it was complicated. I was outside, but according to school, especially high school, I was just um some hoe nigga or some nigga trying to get down were on the block or whatever the case is. I've been outside, I've been running the streets, I've been in Brooklyn, I've been this and this and that or whatever the case is. But it's like I led a double life. Now, my my mother been aware that I've been outside since I was 10, okay? As God took over smacking grown men or whatever the case is. So she's been aware of that as she had been worried for me. And the reason why I kept her in the loop and I didn't keep her in the loop because like I said, I didn't know how to say that I was gay. I didn't know how to say that I was queer. As soon as I was able to say that I was gay, that I was queer, that I had feminine ways as well as masculine ways and in all in between, she had more faith in me when I go out or when I go out of state of when I go out or when I go out of state or whatever the case is. My mom began to have more faith in me because I was able to say these things early on. Here's the thing I want to say. If you are leading a double life with people or towards people that contribute none to your existence or your well-being and you are a grown adult, then you should grow the fuck up. I mean, listen, my mom was aware that I was doing. The only person that I was worrying was my mother and my family, whatever the case is. However, they knew that I was good. I just didn't know how to say that I was gay. I just didn't know how to say that I was queer. It's so real that maybe a year or two ago, my mother gave me her jacket, which means she acknowledges my feminine ways instead of just one side of me, which means a lot to me. Dead ass, you know? So if you was to give your mom a chance or your family a chance, then they will have more faith in you when you are out in these streets. I'm not going to direct this to the youth because I've been there, done that, or whatever the case is. It's so real. Niggas didn't even know that I was smoking, that I was drinking, or whatever the case is for a long time. You got the building, thinking I'm just playing Pokemon cards or whatever the case is. And then my nigga from the sandbox put me on the cigarettes, weed, and alcohol all in one shot since my preteen years. Okay? Niggas didn't know that. And then I was just like, wow. They thought they just saw one side of me. So I literally led a double life. And hopefully it wasn't going around, but whatever the case is. Maybe I was hearing voices when I was smoking weed or whatever, Anyway, if you are, hold on. If you're leading a double life and you are a grown adult, if you are leading a double life towards or with people that have no contribution to your existence or to your well-being, you need to grow the fuck up. It's time for your double life to become one. I don't understand how you leading a double life. It's not like y'all are LGBT members that are in a gang life, or should I say chose one gang to represent. It's not that y'all LGBT members that were surrounded by gang life and niggatry. You got me fucked up. Y'all just regular folks. Y'all just regular folks. So that I will never understand. It's so real, my nigga. Like I said, I led a double life. High school, they saw me as a whole nigga, whatever the case is. And eventually my double life became one during my high school years. And a lot of niggas left me alone. God handled my enemies even before my double life became one. My double life became one, and a lot of niggas from high school left me alone. You know? And then that, I think that was after I was able to say that I was gay, that I was able to say that I was queer, this and this and that. And a lot of people left me alone because that's what they wanted. But I didn't know how to say it. I didn't even know how to say that I was battling ethnicism. You know, because I was leading a double life for all of it. When you're leading a double life, that means you are battling a lot of demons, a lot of bullshit that your evil family members had taught you, the streets taught you, this and that, and you are trying to unlearn that shit early before it catches up to you. That's the reason why you're leading that's the reason why you leading or led a double life, is so you can unlearn the bullshit that was taught to you. You know, because that was the reason I was leading a double life, so I couldn't learn a lot of shit. So I could be able to say that I was gay. So I could be able to say that I was queer, and so I could be able to unlearn a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of misinformation taught to me courtesy of my evil family members. That's the reason why we led double lives. That's the reason why we led double lives. And if you are up in age, you know, if you are up in age, still leading a double fucking life with or towards people that did not contribute to your existence or to your well-being, you need to grow the fuck up. Because basically God gave you a chance to come out as who you are. God gave you a chance to unlearn, and you're still with the same bullshit. So God deceived you as God exposed you. So now all of you late bitches are clocked. That's all I have to say. Thank you.